What is up, guys? It is Jack, back up in this bitch with 10 Liters Fitness, and today we're talking about why you are not building muscle. Obviously, if you are building muscle, this doesn't apply to you. I'm not accusing you of making no gains. Make no mistake about that. But if you're not building muscle, this video is for you. Okay, so breaking down the process of what it takes to gain muscle, I like to break it down into three basic parts. Okay, now the first part being diet, second part being training, third part being recovery. Okay, now we're going to go into that and break all of these three down in this video. Stay tuned. Okay, so the first part, diet, can be broken down as simply as saying, in my opinion, as simply as saying you need a caloric surplus, so take in more calories than you're using up, i.e. your weight should be going up on the scale week on week. And the second thing is to ensure you're getting enough protein. Good recommendation for that is 1 gram per pound of body weight, generally. That's always worked for me. It's something I would generally recommend to anyone trying to gain size. Okay, now the second point we're going to talk about is training. Now, as far as this goes, the one thing you want to shoot for is what's called progressive overload. And what that essentially means is week on week, you should see improvements in the gym. Okay, not necessarily, so you're not necessarily going to be, you know, every week you're better than you were last week. But what you should see is that your performance is essentially improving over time. Okay, so if you have that along with weight gain, you can be pretty sure you're gaining muscle. Okay, I mean, that just makes sense. Okay, now the best way to achieve progressive overload, in my opinion, is to ensure, you know, is to just get on a ready-made training program that you can get for free on the internet, right? Something like, obviously pick one that's appropriate for you. So if you're a beginner, so in your first couple of years in the gym, go for something basic like starting strength. And then, but if you're more advanced, you can go for something a bit more advanced, like Layne Norton's fat routine or something. But yeah, just pick the one that's right for you, and that's going to take care of everything that you need to get that progressive overload. Okay, now the third point, recovery, I believe I said. This is essentially listening to your body. Right, remember that the way, or in case you aren't aware, the way that muscle building works is that when you train, you break a muscle down, and then in the process of recovery, provided your training is effective and you have the right nutrition, what actually happens is the muscle, after you break it down, it rebuilds bigger and better than before. And essentially that's how you gain muscle over time, because you keep repeating that process, providing you stimulus to break it down, and then providing it the nutrients and time to recover. Now, why I say listening to your body on this is because you need to bear in mind that that's how it works. So if you break a muscle down and it's sore, I know a lot of people would disagree with me on this, but I'm going to say, if it's sore, don't train it. You know, let it recover and build itself back, bigger and better than before, then break it down again. Okay, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to end up running yourself into a hole, where essentially you know, you're training hard but you're seeing no progress, and yeah, like I say, running yourself into the ground, and you may eventually even regress, you know, actually lose strength or size as a result of running yourself into the ground. So that's why it's important to listen to your body and yeah, bear that process in mind. So build the muscle down, wait for it to recover, rinse and repeat. The other side of recovery that I think is the most important is sleep as well, because that's when, let's face it, a lot of the muscle building actually occurs. So a good recommendation for that is a minimum of 8 hours a night. But I know that varies from person to person. Some people need more sleep than others. You know, what is optimal for each person is going to be different for each individual. So I would recommend just experiment with it and find the amount of sleep that is optimal for you. Okay guys, that's all I have to say on that today. I hope that's been helpful. I've been Jack with 10 Liters Fitness. I'll see you guys in the next one.